Okay. Welcome in, everyone, to another episode of Saints Franchise. Hope everyone had a great holiday season and a happy new year. So, in our last stream, which was a couple weeks ago, we ended up getting our asses absolutely kicked by the Arizona Cardinals. 45-21 was the final score. Defense was not great. Our offense was kind of able to move the ball. Our offensive line struggled. But anyways, we are going to take on the 49ers here. I haven't adjusted any sliders since the last game, but there were some things that were a little easy and some things that were a little too difficult. So I think if those same problems persist after this game, I'll change up some sliders to make this a little more realistic. But anyways, let's take a look at this 49ers team. Okay, so at quarterback, they of course have Brock Purdy, 83 overall. They have Christian McCaffrey, superstar X Factor, 93 overall. They have Jordan James as their backup, so Brian Robinson Jr., who's one of the better backup backs in the league, is not on the Niners in this universe. Kyle Juszczyk, this is probably the only time I'm going to highlight the fullback because Kyle Juszczyk is still relevant. The receiver room, Brandon Ayuk, who of course didn't play this year. He was recovering from a torn ACL, and now he's apparently just not with the team anymore. He's broke off all contact. They also have Jawan Jennings. He's an 80 overall. Ricky Pearsall is a 75. George Kittle, superstar X Factor tight end. He's a 98 overall. They also have Luke Farrell as a 65. Feels kind of low for him. Trent Williams, the ageless Trent Williams, future Hall of Famer, is a 97 overall with superstar Dev at the age of 37. They have Sam Mustipher. He's a 71 overall at left guard. Jake Brendel is a 75. Dominic Pooney is an 85. And Colton Mikovits is a 73. So their offensive line, really outside of Trent Williams, not really anything special. Maybe we can take advantage of that. Defensively, Nick Bosa, 96 overall, superstar X Factor, and our quarterback is black, so he's going to play a little better today, I would think. They have Michael Williams, the rookie out of Georgia. He's an 80 overall. Alfred Collins is a 75. Kevin Givens is a 74. Their linebacking core, they have Sion Takitaki. Fred Warner, of course, best linebacker in the league. He's a superstar X Factor, 97 overall. Nick Martin. Their cornerback room, this guy, Demondre Lenore. I should probably know these guys. Renardo Green, and they have Asante Samuel Jr., former LA Charger. They have Marcus Williams at one safety, Jair Brown at the other safety, Riley Patterson is their kicker, and Thomas Morstead at the age of 39 is their punter. So, this Niners team is pretty good. Got a lot of star power. Of course, they have Christian McCaffrey. George Kittle, I think, is someone we're going to have to watch out for. Maybe we can expose the rest of their offensive line. That's not Trent Williams. So what do I want to do here? So I think I want to focus on stopping the run game and stopping the tight end defensively, but offensively, I might do ball control to keep them off the field. But I also want to make sure I'm limiting Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. So what do I got here? Throw on, run in, throw under pressure. Got deep route running, reduced pressure effects, increased QB accuracy, increased pass accuracy. I might have to go with that one. I'm going to go with increased pass accuracy. We're going to have to get rid of the ball pretty quickly. What else do I have equipped? increased zone coverage on cover 3 plays, increased man and zone coverage on blitz plays, and we do blitz quite a bit. There's nothing really here that I'm in love with. Could do QB training XP, increased by 5%, but I have to deactivate something. I think I'm going to deactivate that. We'll increase the development of Spencer Rattler by 5%, or really all quarterbacks. What play sheets do I want? Let's do the wide trips one. I don't want the dollar play sheet. Let's do wide trips. Yeah, 4-2-5, sure. Simulate training. All right, let's pray that we don't have any injuries. Okay, starting off with our offense. All right, no injuries on offense. No injuries on defense. But we did have... Oh, Nathan Shepard. He doesn't have an injury listed, but he does have a higher risk of injury, so we'll have to monitor that. One more thing. So Brandon Cooks was absolute dog shit last game, so I'm going to bump him down to our number 3 receiver. But I still want Rashid Shaheed to be our slot guy. Rashid Shaheed and Taysom Hill actually had great games for us last week, as did Spencer Rattler, but they were lone bright spots. Anyways, we're going to jump into this Week 2 game against the 49ers. We're going to go full black.
Sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team.
All right.
These guys also found in their opener a week ago, so we got a couple of teams.
So we will be receiving the opening kickoff. Do I have Brandon Cooks returning kicks? Anyways, we're both 0-1. And this is going to be Dante Pettis. Back to return, and Pettis has a hole in Dante Pettis. Excellent return, and a good start for this Saints team as we start off at the 43-yard line. So we take a look at Spencer Rattler's career stats.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back.
Start off with 2 tight ends. 2 receivers to the left side. Kamara in the backfield, and we're going to give it to him. And Kamara with a good cutback, and he picks up 9 yards.
Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often
they go with a 3 receiver set here.
Usually between run and pass, but in this case,
We are still going to stick with the run. Alvin Kamara finds another big hole and is down all the way to the 30. Our ground game against the Cardinals was not very good. It was a non-factor. But back-to-back great runs by Kamara to start off this game. 1st and 10. In San Francisco territory, we're going to make it 3 straight carries and 3 straight great runs by Kamara. 40 yards on the ground on 3 carries, brought down by Fred Warner on the play. And I think we're going to give him a little bit of a breather. Kamara is, of course, on the wrong side of 30 now. I don't want to run him to the ground. Put Cam Akers in. But right now, we don't really have a reason to throw the ball.
Let's go. Ready?
And here's Akers. He's able to slip through, pick up 6. Got a heavy set here with Foster Moreau as our fullback. Jawan Johnson in motion here. And Kamara's back in the backfield, and Kamara has the first down to the 5-yard line to set up 1st and goal.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
Give to Akers, and Akers with nowhere to run, and there's also a flag on the play. And it's going to be a hold. Taysom Hill, guilty of the hold, and that's going to back us up. 10 yards. Can put Kamara back in.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
3 tight end set here. Gonna give this one to Kamara and really pick up 2 here. And there's an injury timeout. Williams is down on the play.
It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 13 here.
Rattler working out of the gun.
We're going to dump it down to Rashid Shaheed on the drag route. Rashid Shaheed scores. Touchdown. A statement opening drive. Rashid Shaheed, who had 2 touchdowns in Week 1 against the Arizona Cardinals, finds the end zone once again against the 49ers. And it looks like my entire offensive line died. Nice throw by Spencer Rattler. I know it was a drag route, but under pressure, good job getting that ball out. And we take a 6-0 lead. Groupie splits the uprights. It is 7-0. A 7-play, 57-yard drive. That was set up by an excellent return by Dante Pettis. And why is Justin Reed kicking off?
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
All right, let me change that before I forget. Listen, it is kind of cool that I'm having my safety do kickoffs, but I don't want my starting safety and one of my better defensive players to get hurt on a kickoff.
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver.
I formation here, and it's a give to McCaffrey. And he only picks up 2.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 17 carries, 94 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
2nd and 8, McCaffrey, short motion, empty backfield, and they're going to give it to McCaffrey, complete for 5. That'll be 3rd and 3 coming up.
Mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was,
and I jumped.
This game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first.
That was dumb.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Another give to McCaffrey, and he has the first down and more across midfield.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
Another give to McCaffrey. Only picks up a yard.
Look at the Saints defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Purdy from the gun.
That pass is complete to Ayuk. Somehow still on his feet and picks up 4 yards.
But that's about all as he's taken down.
3rd and 5.
4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
And they fake the jet sweep, and they hand it to McCaffrey. He picks up a yard, but that will bring up 4th down. Will they go for it here? They will.
But that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Too long for a field goal.
4th and 4. Big play here in the early going. Purdy snaps it, throws it over the middle, and it's complete to Ricky Pearsall, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Now Purdy.
And Purdy goes down. Pete Werner brings him down.
Pete Werner leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So it's a 2nd and long here. Purdy with a screen. McCaffrey has some space. Picks up 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
3rd and 14. Purdy looking to throw, and the pass is complete to the running back out of the backfield, all the way to the 10. I don't know what the fuck. Timeout. Let's look at this replay. I don't know what the fuck Sanker is doing here. He's supposed to have the middle of the field. He's supposed to watch for this angle route. And instead, he just decides to go over here and cover George Kittle on the stick. Like Pete Werner, who I was using, should have covered the stick. And then Sanker should have been covering that angle route. But because he goes and covers the stick for some god unknown reason, the 49ers are able to convert. That's an awful play. Awful.
The kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Give to McCaffrey, but we were ready for it. No gain.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
2nd and goal from the 10. McCaffrey in motion. Purdy looking to throw. The pass is complete, and we whiff on the tackle, and they score. Touchdown, Jawan Jennings.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Jawan Jennings, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Well, we shot ourselves in the foot a couple times on that drive. Had an opportunity to make a tackle there for a short gain. Instead, we whiff, the Niners score, and they're an extra point away from tying it.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
And we are knotted up at 7.
So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter.
A 12-play drive for the 49ers.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Pettis to return this one from the 6. Had an excellent return on his first return of the game. This one's not bad. 31 to the 31.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Another give to Kamara, and he shakes out a tackle attempt by Fred Warner, and he's able to pick up 5 yards. He already has 6 carries. Ran the ball very effectively on our opening drive, which resulted in 6. Our 7th carry for Alvin Kamara, and he's going to be just short of the 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and inches. Gonna bring in Kendre Miller.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here comes
3rd and inches. The remaining seconds of the opening quarter. We're gonna give it to Miller. Miller has the 1st down and more to midfield. Running the ball very effectively. And I think we're going to just let the quarter come to an end here.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut.
Another give to Miller, but this one not as successful. Only picks up a yard. Be 2nd and 9.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Saints had 0-1 of the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us.
We're going to go play action here and try to dump that off to Jawan Johnson, but we're unable to do so.
Because if you go 0-2,
Incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd and 9.
as the season progresses. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Yellow, 22.
Let's send Miller in motion here. 3rd and 9.
To the air is Rattler.
That pass is incomplete. Taysom Hill could not hang on.
It's incomplete.
And we're going to have to punt the football away. They brought the nickel blitz.
They had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Punt is away.
Last week in the losses, he gets this one away.
And that bounces all the way back. Was that a loose football? How does it spin back like that? That was a problem in the last Madden, too.
Series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I
That's
watched
annoying.
the quarterbacks throw
But what are you going to do?
or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, pass, pass. Finish it.
Passes completed to Ayuk. Picks up 8.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. 2nd and a couple. Up the gun.
Give to McCaffrey, but he's brought down for a loss.
His tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards.
I'll bring up a 3rd and 4.
From 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
3rd and 4.
Purdy now to throw.
And this pass is complete to Ayuk for the first down.
It's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
McCaffrey.
Build that trust, and that's
Good tackle there by Blackman. Hold him to a gain of a yard. Kept McCaffrey under wraps here in the early going.
much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Purdy.
Purdy looking to throw, and Purdy under pressure is able to slip away and throw the ball away.
Took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring
Nice job there by Purdy to keep the play alive. So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
A 2 or 3 step drop. If you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
3rd and 9. McCaffrey in motion.
Here's Purdy.
Purdy held on to the ball for too long and goes down for the sack. Chase Young. And our defense makes a stop and forces a punt.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he worked through his entire progression and ended that play early.
Rashid Shaheed back to return.
Here's more.
The punt's away
Sends this one away.
from just inside the 20, and a very little return to the 22.
And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Let me get Kamara back in as our lead back.
New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin.
Kamara,
First and 10.
nowhere to run. There's another flag.
As he gets only about a yard.
And it's going to be an illegal block in the back on Rashid Shaheed. And that will back us up 9 yards.
On the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time they made the determination that that was
1st and 19.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
And this is a screen. A flag came in.
Out of bounds
They might have been offsides.
On the 30.
I ain't even hard count or anything. We're going to decline this.
Besides the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And Spencer Rattler buried to the turf before he can even think.
The big sack to bring up third down.
Yeah, that came off the edge, left side. Yeah, this is our rookie left tackle, Kelvin Banks. I mean, I would have assumed that he would have picked up, the guy on the edge who's very obviously going to rush the passer. But I guess not. So now it's 3rd and 7.
Coach, he said, it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down.
And that pass is picked.
This is intercepted, intended for Hill.
Taysom Hill couldn't escape on his route.
He's got it. And he's going to get this one to the
That was a bad route by Taysom Hill. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown that, but Taysom Hill is running the dagger route here. The deep in. And instead of just making his cut right here and running to the open space in the middle of the field, he plays fucking patty cake. Now allows Brown to make the interception.
CD, I know it's just his
And the Niners take over in great field position.
That's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On first
Give to
down, this is
McCaffrey. Picks up 2.
Only managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-body guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority 1.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Get set.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Kittle in motion.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
Give on the sweep to McCaffrey, and he's brought down for a loss by Justin Reed.
First down, quickly negated. Chalk that up as a 4-yard.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And that pass is incomplete. Sinker breaks it up.
Well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through.
And this is going to bring out the field goal unit. This will give the Niners the lead.
4th down.
And we're able to block it.
It's blocked. It's picked up a wide ball.
What a play by our special teams.
Since the leaping rules were changed back in 2017, we only average about 1 block kick per week league-wide. They pulled out all the stops there, got someone in there, delivered a big block.
I actually didn't think it was that high. I thought it was even less than that, but those guys executed.
So following the interception, our special teams makes a great play. Great stand by our defense as well, and we're still tied up at 7. We're going to start this drive with another give to Kamara. Started off very hot, has cooled off recently. 2nd and 10. No gain.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
53.
Gonna send Kamara on a little swing route here.
Ready?
They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
We're gonna give it to Kamara.
On the check down, he finds Kamara.
Picks up a yard.
Yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Yellow. 43.
Gonna send Olave on a go route.
Now Rattler.
And the pass. There is no pass. We're sacked.
That's how multiple defenders getting pressure. pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Everybody
And we go 3 and out.
that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result.
McCaffrey returning the punt here. He calls for the fair catch at the 32.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at about the 32.
And this is going to be a design QB run by Brock Purdy. And he loses 3 yards.
It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13. Purdy. That's going to be a screen to McCaffrey. We missed the tackle there. McCaffrey picks up some yards. That's going to be a legal contact by him. What?
Defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all day.
How is that illegal contact? It was a screen pass. It was by me using it. How is that illegal contact? The ball is in the air. He's blocking me. That's not illegal contact.
Bottom line, it's their own fault.
That's a horseshit call.
Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Horrible call.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10.
Another give to McCaffrey. He has a ton of space to the outside and picks up the 1st down, brought down by Blackman.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
A big hole there. How about him handle the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside.
We're at the 2-minute warning. The Niners do receive the second half kickoff.
2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Our defense has played a pretty good game to this point.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
And Purdy goes down for the sack. Cam Jordan.
Wreaking havoc with a sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
It's a quick pass complete to Jennings. And he's out of bounds after a gain of 14.
Bounce on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That was a pretty bad defense that time.
It's now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much
3rd and 3.
chance of picking up.
Purdy looking to throw, and Purdy throws it away.
Sideline falls incomplete.
Are they going to go for this? They are not. They're going to punt it away.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Thomas Morstead punts this one away. And it is out of bounds at the 13. 1:06 to go here. We have all 3 timeouts.
Pretty good spot. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket.
Jawan Johnson in motion. It's a play fake.
Going into the half.
We're going to give it to Johnson.
Completing it to the right side.
We only pick up 2
Just a gain of
before going out of bounds.
and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They're playing press on the outside on Chris Olave. I'm going to send Cooks on a go route too.
Throwing is Rattler.
And the pass is thrown in the dirt, incomplete. They're under pressure.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback.
3rd and 8. Can't get anything going with the passing game, so we're going to try a screen here. Kamara has it. Can he pick up the first down? No, he cannot. It is 4th and inches.
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
We're going to line up to go for this. We're going to try the fullback dive. Those of you who watch my Commanders franchise know that this was my version of the tush push. We're snapping it, and Foster Moreau has the first down. We'll take a timeout. A ballsy call, if I do say so myself.
Barter, do we have a Medicare? Can I get a cold compress from my head right now? Watching these play calls, I know that they're in the red zone, but he's in his own red zone, not the opposite red zone to decide to go for it. How did this happen?
Hey, risky, but it paid off.
We're going to take off with Spencer Rattler here, and we will slide down. We're going to take another timeout.
That will be a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go. 10 black.
Just going to send Kamara on a little swing route.
Rattler wants to throw it.
We're going to roll out. And we are going to run out of bounds with the first down, but there is a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. Kelvin Banks Jr., the rookie out of Texas, guilty on the hold.
Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Here's Rattler.
Rashid Shaheed with the catch, out of bounds after a gain of 5.
30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it.
3rd and 7. We're going to try another screen. Kamara has it. Kamara has the first down, and he's out of bounds.
The camera shot, love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. 52 points.
He'll drop to throw.
We're going to Taysom Hill over the middle. He picks up the first down. We're going to have to take a timeout.
The Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Complete to Olave. Tiptoeing down the sideline. He picks up the first down on a gain of 13.
Inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Blaster.
I send Shaheed on a zig.
Back to throw again.
Complete.
He'll find Shaheed
Out of bounds.
and he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Black 40.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
We're going to just take a shot. Looking for Olave. Incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take.
We're going to just settle for 3 here. Try to take the lead going into the half. This is a 49-yard attempt.
This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash.
Good snap, good hold,
His kick here is
and good kick.
and they take
And we are up
here now at
10-7. 3 seconds to go here in the opening half.
with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal,
Niners will have an opportunity to return this, and that will end the first half. We're up 10-7.
and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Offensively, we've ran the ball very good,
Time to join our good friend Scott.
but we have slowed down. We got off to a terrific start running the ball, and we've kind of slowed down a little bit.
All right, Brandon,
Passing the ball,
thanks much.
got off to a
We
slow
enjoyed it so
start,
much
but
last
got
week,
better
the EA folks said, hey,
towards the end of the half.
let's do it again. So
Protection's
here we
been
are,
shaky.
week 2.
Defense
Let's
has
get
been
at it.
phenomenal.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary.
We're taking a look
Lambeau
at
Field as the Packers
some other games
at home
going on
take
here in
the
week 2.
Commanders. And
And
it's
who-
the reigning offensive rookie of the year, Jaden Daniels.
As that running back
One of his
just
3
absolutely
touchdown
trucks someone.
passes on the night.
I don't know who that is. I don't think that's Bill Krosky Merritt.
They play host to the New England Patriots.
Patriots, Dolphins, my
This
team,
is
Drake
the
May.
newest Patriot signed away from Houston in the offseason, Stephon Diggs.
Finds Stephon
He's
Diggs
gonna
for a
rip
big
this
game.
one in, and he'll take it from there. It's a
And a touchdown.
59-yard touchdown.
Patriots
This
up
one's
14-0 at
halftime,
the
and
half.
it's the Patriots trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They
Browns
lead
versus the
at
Ravens.
Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on
Lamar
the Cleveland
gives to
Browns.
Derrick Henry, bounces off
It's
of
the
a
man who
tackler,
had over 1,900 yards last season,
and is
Derrick
in for the touchdown. Ravens
He's
up
been
14-10
terrific
at
in
the half.
first half. This the first of his 2 touchdown runs. The Ravens looking for a 2-0 start. They lead at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right. Second half is underway. Blake Grupe kicks it off.
Action on EA Sports.
Brought in at the 5. And the Niners will start this drive off at the 28.
Couple yards shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline.
Give to McCaffrey.
Field coming out of the half.
Nowhere to run, only picks up a yard.
He stopped immediately there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Sending a man in motion. Play fake and a give to Kittle. And George Kittle picks up the first down.
Before being corralled. That is first catch so far. They held him under wraps.
That's George Kittle's first catch of the game.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Give to, or no, not give to McCaffrey. It's a play fake and a completion to Ricky Pearsall.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They'll give it
Give to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey finally has some room
and he's able
all the way down to the 40. By far his best run of the game.
50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Guys had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to
Another give to
themselves,
McCaffrey. Picks up 2.
from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Empty set for the Niners. Brock Purdy. Quick pass that's complete to Pearsall again, and he picks up the first down.
9 yards.
Not sure how he was able to pick up the first down on that pathetic little play. Blackman was there to potentially make the stop for a gain of a couple. Allowed him to pick up the first.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Purdy off
Play
the
action.
throw fake.
And it's passed down the left side to a wide open George Kittle for the touchdown.
Into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Justin Reed got absolutely cooked.
2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers.
Gotta take a look at the replay here. So Justin Reed, we're doing a man blitz here. Justin Reed, yeah, he just turns his hips towards the inside. George Kittle runs the corner route. He slips too, even though we're on turf. It's not like it's raining. Yeah, bad coverage, and the Niners take the lead.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
And the kick is up and good. It is 14-10. Pretty quick drive by the Niners that time. I guess it was 7 plays, 72 yards.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. More
Felt quicker than that.
following the touchdown to kick.
Pettis to return. He's had 2 very good returns in the early going. This one not as successful, only makes it to the 28.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that.
I'm going to send Juwan Johnson in motion here.
Going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving.
A give to Kamara, and a big hole for Alvin Kamara. Takes a big hit, but picks up 15.
Trying to match each other.
15 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and
One
10
play
at
has
the
him up past the
43-yard
40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Back-to-back carries for Kamara, but Fred Warner is right there to shut it down.
Scrimmage and taken down. There to stop him on the defensive side.
Let's give Kamara a breather. Well, let's put Devin Neal in.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
50, green.
To the air is Rattler.
And we're going to give this to Neal, the motion man out of the backfield. Picks up about 8, but there is a flag on the play. And it's going to be holding on the offense again. Kelvin Banks Jr., second time he's been called for a hold.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Back to throw here.
Another flag on the play as we get this off to Kamara. We can only pick up about 6.
But that may be coming back. What say you?
It's another hold on Kelvin Banks again.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 30.
On that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Go, set. 10 black. Hut.
Rattler working out of the gun.
And Chris Olave with the catch. Picks up 21 yards. Unfortunately, it's still going to be 3rd down and 9.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Yellow, 22.
Gonna send Taysom Hill on an out.
From the shotgun, Rattler.
And Rashid Shaheed with the catch for the first down into San Francisco territory.
45-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
First carry for Devin Neal. He had that catch, but it got called back due to a holding. He only picks up a yard that time. Let's put Kamara back in the game.
Trapped, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that point from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Red, 38.
Kamara in motion.
From the gun, here's Rattler.
And Rashid Shaheed can't make the catch. Spencer Rattler missed him. He had a step.
That one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Yellow, 43. Set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
We're going to go to Taysom Hill here, and Taysom Hill's going to pick up the first down. Out of bounds at the 28. Nice ball by Rattler. Good catch and run by Taysom Hill.
Catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
32. Ready.
Now on first down.
How is that picked?
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
That's a linebacker on Chris Olave.
And into the end zone.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
49er D as they score a touchdown. So what a
Taki is lined up
to take the
on
lead
Chris
to start the
Olave.
quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball.
I see Taki, a linebacker, matched up on Chris Olave, and I thought, okay, a quick out here, that should work, but what's going on here? Instead of throwing the ball over here to the flat for the route that he's running, I mean, the ball gets thrown to the inside. Like, the ball is supposed to be over here, and instead it ends up over here on the inside, and it's pick 6, and now we're down by 2 scores. Awesome.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him
21 to 10.
field, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Well, tried stepping out of our comfort zone there.
Get another shot on offense.
Bites us in the ass.
And now the kick is away.
This is, why the hell is Sanker returning the kick? Well, I mean, I guess I'm happy with it because he got down to the 37.
Nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened.
This Kamara, nowhere to run.
Start over and put together a nice drive.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Gonna try another screen.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Now Rattler.
Kamara has it. Alvin Kamara picks up the first down. His 5th catch out of the backfield. Let's give him a bit of a breather. Put Akers in.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made.
Play action. We're going to take a shot to Rashid Shaheed, but Rattler missed him. Rattler's missed a few of those.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was all they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Ready. Ready.
Fake to Shahida, give to Akers, and Fred Warner was all over that. All right, let's put Kamara back in.
If these guys got to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
I got him.
Looking to throw.
And this pass is batted up in the air and incomplete.
They'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively.
We're going to have to punt this one away.
You can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Punt is away.
Team is on as this is sent away.
McCaffrey with a fair catch at the 11. That pick six was a backbreaker.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
That pass is complete to Jawan Jennings, and he spins out of a tackle, and he's down all the way to the 44.
He takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards.
another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead.
I didn't mean to call a timeout.
A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
My controller slipped out of my hands, and I just called a timeout.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
McCaffrey only picks up a couple.
Time to start contrast from the big choke on the previous play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another give to McCaffrey. Picks up 3.
Take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
And that pass is complete to Jawan Jennings, and Jawan Jennings is down all the way to the 6 to set up 1st and goal.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And that might be the last play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see if they snap this. They won't. We're down 21-10 after 3. We had the half. We had the lead at the half.
Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Purdy.
And a quick pass there, and somehow Jawan Jennings stays on his feet.
Nice job defensively to hold him before, and now it's 2nd and goal.
We've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion.
McCaffrey finds the end zone for the touchdown.
It's a touchdown.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And it is 28-10.
Lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Rashid Shaheed getting his first opportunity to return a kick. And he gets to 28.
The 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler.
Check this one down to Taysom Hill, and he loses the ball, but it's recovered by Kamara. And Kamara picks up the first down.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
You're going to play action here.
Play action here with Rattler.
And Taysom Hill had an opportunity to make the catch and didn't.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half.
All you had to do was just wait.
And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gonna send Olave on a go route.
Rattler wants to throw it.
We're gonna take a shot for Shaheed, and it's incomplete.
Going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
No Rashid Shaheed on the field.
60 red. 60 red.
To the air once more is Rattler.
Completion to Taysom Hill. He has the first down, and he loses the ball again.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit.
I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? I don't know if his knee was down or not, but Taysom Hill had a great game for us in Week 1 against the Cardinals. Went for over 100 yards and a score, but this game he's fumbled the ball twice on the same drive. Player can't. Fuck you. Yeah, he's benched.
It doesn't matter.
For this game anyways.
Still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only...
And now
They are going to do a booth review.
Turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to
Now that knee's down. I don't think that ball's out.
This is a tough one to
I don't know. It's fucking Madden. You never know. It looks like they are going to give us the first down. So we do get the ball back.
Review of the play. The ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Blue 32. Ready.
Rattler going to look to throw again.
That pass is called in by Moreau, and he loses the ball! What is going on? Hold on to the fucking football! And they're going to score again. We have fumbled technically only twice on this drive, but really 3 times.
Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle.
What the fuck are you doing?
There was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
I mean, what the fuck are we doing, man?
Saints 10.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Are we going to fumble again? No? Okay.
A decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take
Back
over
out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
7-yard line.
And they have done
Yeah, we're going to go
themselves
conservative.
no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and bottom line,
Give to Kamara.
just put together something
Picks up 8.
that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave them points. That doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
35-yard line.
10 black. Set.
Here's Rattler.
And we... What are we doing, dude? What are we doing?
Left side. And we will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
We had the lead at the half, by the way.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns.
Yeah, Kelvin Banks gets beat. Spencer Rattler's got to hold on to that football, though.
You do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
42-10. Our offense has allowed 21 points. Our offense. Spencer Rattler's done for the day. I'm playing in Tyler Shuck.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Tyler Shuck coming into the game.
Take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here.
Kamara nowhere to run.
I guess it's time now to lead.
I mean, this game's over. With Tyler Shuck out there, I think I'll put Devin Neal in, get him some experience. But I do want him to work with the starters a little bit, I think.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Send Olave on a corner.
And here comes throw number 1 for the back end.
We'll just go to Shaheed here, and he gets wrecked after a gain of 5.
Down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Saints on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5.
Kamara on the screen. He's got to get going.
And he won't get close.
He only picks up 2.
4th and 3.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's
Pass complete to Kamara on 4th down. We convert.
the backfield.
Just shy of midfield.
Past the 45 before being tackled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half.
Send Olave on a go route.
At the 48-yard
Shuck again.
We're going to go to Kamara. Picks up 2.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
We're going to take off with Tyler Shuck. And he's got a Superman dive to the 39.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This
Here's Devin Neal. Nice run. Picks up 9.
Down inside the 30. Options galore here. 2nd few
He's
inches.
at the 29-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing, Shuck.
It's Devin Neal with the catch.
To his running back.
Picks up the first.
And then the inside the 25 now at the 24.
5-yard gain on the play. That's
Sending Olave on the go route.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 24.
To throw is Shuck.
Chris Olave can't hold on.
Incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's Shuck.
Incomplete. Fred Warner breaks it up. We have a flag. It's going to be another hold, isn't it? Kelvin Banks, again. I mean, he's a rookie, and I want him to go. He's a first-round rookie.
Just look in the interior.
You got to work through these growing pains, but that's his third holding call.
Here's 2nd and 20.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, go.
To throw now, Shuck.
Complete to Shaheed.
Taken in by Shaheed.
Picks up 9.
Simple drag around here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
To the air again. Here's Shuck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Hit on the play by Nick Bosa.
Seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
60 Bison.
Shuck to throw for it on 4th.
And it's picked.
It's going to be intercepted.
Well, whatever.
By Asante Samuel Jr. And the 49ers are going to take possession.
I don't know how Olave didn't get positioning on that,
Take over at the 20-yard line.
but whatever.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Credit Brian Brzee in there to greet him and drop him for a loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Purdy.
Purdy looking to throw. He's under pressure. And a PBU there by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
CD down big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team.
And Purdy buried into the turf. That should bring us to the 2-minute warning. That's what you get for trying to run up the score.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I hope you guys started the Niners in your the Niners defense in your fantasy league this week, because
Behind in the game, I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them.
they have
taking
3
the lead.
touchdowns.
It hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste
Shaheed on the return.
from these ace pass rushers.
Start this drive at the 46.
Take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
It's Devin Neal. Let's have a first down.
He's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into
That's a loss of a yard.
much of that. Let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
Now Shuck.
Another quick pass to Shaheed. Pick up 5. Padding the stats.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. Check out.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck.
There's Devin Neal. Picks up about 5, but there's another flag, and it's another hold on Kelvin Banks. That's his 4th holding call of the game.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And Nick Bosa sacks us.
Taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And Shaheed can't make the catch. Pass was overthrown.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on down.
Well, yeah, that game sucked.
Offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points.
42-10 your final here.
Let's find out how they want to finish this.
I mean,
well, that second half, Charles,
the Niners scored 3 defensive touchdowns,
we have the lead change after intermission, but they were
a
able
pick
to
6 and 2 scooping scores.
And get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for San Francisco, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they will head back home next week.
All right.
Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Okay, so Spencer Rattler, 17 of 28, 176 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. The first of those 2 interceptions was a pretty bad route by Taysom Hill. But the second one was a horrible ball by Spencer Rattler, and it ended up being a pick 6. Tyler Shuck came in 8 of 12, but only 39 yards, so just north of 3 yards an attempt. He did have that interception, but it was a YOLO ball in garbage time. Alvin Kamara was one of the few bright spots. He went 13 of 8 for 81. Devin Neal, 3 of 29, or 3 for 29. I can't fucking talk. I'm high out of my mind. Rashid Shaheed, 8 catches for 53 yards and our only touchdown. Kamara had 8 catches for 60 yards, so well north of 100 total yards for him. Taysom Hill, 4 for 52, but he did not play that well. He fumbled the ball twice. One of them got called back and wasn't actually a fumble. And the other one was picked up by Kamara, and he advanced it for a first down. Chris Olave, we need to find a way to get him more involved. Part of it might be I need to learn the playbook a little more. Because, yeah, it's been a lot of Rashid Shaheed and Taysom Hill mostly. I mean, Kamara, too, was our leading receiver yardage-wise. But we need to get Chris Olave a little more involved. Devin Neal, Juwan Johnson, Foster Moreau each had a catch. And Foster Moreau had a fumble that resulted in 6 points for the Niners. I don't really care about the sack penalties, but my God. Actually, he's not even listed here, but Kelvin Banks, 4 holding penalties. Defensively, Justin Reed led the way with 8 tackles, but he also got burned on that George Kittle touchdown. We did have 4 sacks, so that's good. 1 by Brian Brzee, 1 by Pete Werner, 1 by Chase Young, 1 by Cam Jordan. Of course, no turnovers. We did not force any fumbles. I guess we had a fumble recovery. We did block a field goal. That was kind of cool. All right, now tell the whole story. So Brock Purdy, 16 of 20, he completed 80% of his passes, 2 touchdowns, 219 yards. We did do a pretty good job limiting McCaffrey, 17 for 56. Jawan Jennings is the one who killed us, 5 for 106 and a touchdown. Ayuk only went 3 of 24. Pearsall 3 for 16. McCaffrey 2 for 7. George Kittle 2 for 39 and a touchdown. So we did a pretty good job containing those guys. Defensively, we didn't do that bad. Defensively for the Niners, they had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They had 8 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks, but also 3 interceptions, and 3 forced fumbles. They recovered. Yeah, no, it says they have 3 fumble recoveries, but I don't know. Turnovers killed us. Spencer Rattler didn't play that good. Our offensive line wasn't that good. Kelvin Banks had a terrible game. Taysom Hill had a terrible game. Foster Moreau had a terrible game. Our defense as a whole didn't really have that bad of a game, but we did allow an 80% completion rate to Brock Purdy. Yep, we do have some upgrades here. Brian Brzee. We'll go power rusher, sure. Okay. We're going to go ahead and advance the week. Okay, so that's going to do it for today's stream. Next stream, we will be taking on the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. That should be a fun game. Yeah. That stream will come I might stream tomorrow night. If not, I am going to stream before the 1 o'clock slate of games tomorrow. There's actually 2 games on tomorrow. I think it's Panthers and Bucks for the NFC South, the tank division. I can't remember who else plays, but that's all I got. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.